In this lesson we're going to look at logos. We're going to look at and investigate different types of logos and their purpose. You're going to collect various logos and analyze their effectiveness. And you're going to create your own logo. So I want you to think about what is a logo and why would a company want to create a logo. So think about this through this lesson. Alright, what is a logo? A logo is a trademark text or symbol that represents a company, organization, or individual. A logo represents a company's message or purpose. And if we look at this website, k12visual.info, it can go into different examples of visual literacy, and you can peruse this site if you want. But we can see they have different images representing visual literacy. Alright, here are two examples of logos. This first one here is a logo. This one here is the logo. It's a Windows logo. Hopefully you've all seen this before. And it doesn't have any text. This one is Xbox 360, and they combined the logo with text. It's all one logo, but they combine it with text. And sometimes you can just have the logo be text. Think about eBay and their logo. Two websites that are a lot of fun are these two at the top. This one's logoquiz.net. If you go ahead and play the game, it's going to flash different logos, and you need to decide which one is next. Ooh, I always miss this one. Alright. Nope. BP. University of Michigan. Ooh, anybody know this logo? Kodak. So anyway, this logo is, or this website's fun. It tests your knowledge on logos, and it asks you to go through a couple. That was a good guess on my part. Oops. Well, there we go. Alright, so hopefully you're familiar with some of these logos, and I'm not sure how much farther this quiz goes. Alright, so we're done with that game. We can go back to the other website, and this is a similar type of game. And you go ahead and you push play. Oops. We can look at the fast food logo, and we decide which one's the Domino's pizza one. And then it'll ask you and then for Dunkin' Donuts, Hard Rock Cafe, In-N-Out. So anyway, we'll keep going through them, and you can determine how good you are with your logos. So what your assignment is to do is you're going to open a blank. If you have inspiration, great, you can do that, or you can do a Word doc. So you can do a Word doc. And you're going to go and collect logos, and you get 6 different logos. Okay, 2 are symbols, like the Windows one without any text. 2 are just text, and then 2 combined symbols and text. And there'll be a Dropbox for this. You paste all these logos on a one Word document, and then you write a brief explanation of the logo, and what it represents, and whether or not it's successful. And the last thing you need to do with your logos is cite, which is copy and paste the web address or the URL and paste that underneath the logo. So you're going to have 6 logos. You're going to write why it was successful, write what it represents, and then you're going to leave the website address. And then you're going to save your Word doc or inspiration, and you're going to submit it to the Dropbox. You'll see a Dropbox for logos. Alright, eventually you're going to create your own logo. So if you want, you can go ahead and draw some sketches. You don't have to do 5. But it should represent you and your interests, your activities, and your beliefs. Okay, remember, we're not doing a journal, but you should start thinking about a logo. I definitely someplace scratch them on a piece of paper, so when we get ready to design the logo, we can do that. Alright, here's a review of our lesson. We discussed and looked at the different types of logos and their use, and you're going to create a logo as well. Next, we talked about a logo. It's a trademark. It can be text, and it can be a symbol, or it can be both. It represents a company or organization or an individual. The logo represents a company's message or purpose. Alright, so you should know what a logo is. You should have an idea of how logos are used in web design. And we're not going to do this last one. Alright, so you do need to start thinking of a logo that represents yourself, and we'll have more instruction on how to create a logo. That's it for logos. I hope you enjoyed the lesson.